What is up, guys? MightyMiniGamer here, and we are in Valheim. Now, what we are doing today in this new game is we are doing a very quick, basic, quick start to Valheim. Right, now we've set our spawn point and we are sleeping through the night, so this is good. So we have a comfort level of 4. Okay. Right, so it's morning now. It's not very late morning, but morning nonetheless. So, obviously there's now a hole under our house. We'll deal with that later. But for right now, the urgent things are we need to repair our stuff yet again because I forgot. We also need to turn the door around apparently because I put it on the wrong way. So repair our stuff, open the door, run out. Now we really need to find better food supply. So there's not much we can do after a certain point with the food supplies that we have. But apparently someone killed a deer overnight. That is actually good. And a boar. So we have boar. Right, so we have meat. Meat is good. Meat is very good. And we've got raspberries and bone fragments. Bone fragments are helpful. We can make improvements to tools and things with those, same as the leather scraps. So now we have more food, and we have deer leather too, but we won't worry about that yet. We don't need that yet. We'll worry about the urgent stuff first. So we need to see what's over this ridge. And of course, as if the game wasn't hard enough, now we get a massive load of fog. Thank you game, thank you for that. Right, so there's 2 fallen logs here, so these will be quick sources of wood. Right, let's get a little bit of a health buff going with some 2 types of food. So we've got 2 types of food. Right, so now we got 38 wood. Right, the oak tree's too hard, so we can't cut that down. But we can cut down these 2. And by standing right here and doing it at the same time, we can cut the 2 down together and save time. And hopefully we can end up with plenty of wood. Right, so trees have fallen. Oh, I almost didn't attack him. Come here. Right, so I'm not sure if we've taken much damage yet. I don't know. But let's finish cutting these down before something else decides to have a little touch and want to have a little play with us, because we don't want that. Right, so more wood, more wood, more wood. Because we need a basic set of tools. That bird freaks me out all the time, every time. Well, that was handy. It exploded. Oh dear. Ah, that almost killed us, and more trees are falling. Good, I'm so glad more trees are falling. Saves time of cutting them down. It's like dominoes. They just keep falling. Right, so will that do for now? Yeah, I don't think we've got much more that we can actually hit and do successfully, but we'll try. We'll probably be able to break this log. Maybe break this down into a tree, into wood. No, it's done. So I wonder if we can club this now. No, it does no damage. Hoe? No. So what if we take this off and... No, we don't do any damage to it anymore, so we can't damage it anymore. Because our axe is broken. So now we'll just have to run back. Now we're almost encumbered, so there is only a certain amount of weight you can carry. Before you become unable to move. So we can't actually pick up anything else at this point, so we have to go back home. We don't have a chest or anything to put anything in, but we can make one, I believe. We can anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make a chest, and also make a way to cook, because at this moment in time we have no way to cook meat, even though we have meat. Yeah, so now we're getting towards encumbered, so our movement's slowed down a lot. And this guy just got wrecked. So back to our little pre-built house that we've made. So here we go. Open the door. Now the smoke isn't good. The smoke is actually really bad, because the smoke, we can't breathe. It's really bad if we breathe in the smoke. But first thing we need to do is we really have to have a chest. So let's get a chest. So now if we get rid of the hammer, we can now put things in the chest. So we can put stone in there, we can put food in there, we can put anything in there. These will become very useful, I can guarantee it. These will be helpful later on, I'm sure, too. These definitely will. Now the heavy items we have is actually the almost 2 stacks of wood that we have. So ideally we need another chest, which we can have just like so. So let's put some more of this away, keep some of it on us. Yeah, keep some of it on us. So now we repair stuff again. So what do we need? We need 8 leather scraps for a functional bow. So we need to go find some more boar. Now, I believe the boar were this way. But we need more boar. That's what we desperately need, is more boar. Because a bow is a game changer, because there's some things in this game that you really can't do without a bow. And if we happen to stumble across one of those, there's absolutely nothing I know how to do to solve that issue. Apart from running away, which we may or may not have the option to do. But luckily we're still in meadows, and we're likely to find boar in meadows. I don't want to find a black forest. That would be the worst thing to find, would be the black forest, because that will definitely house one of the things that will cause us some severe problems. Okay, so we found some more different creatures here, which is good. I know what these things are. This is flint. As you can see, you get all kinds of different things. We need some of this. Actually, we need quite a lot of this. And these creatures that are appearing are things we can eat. Well, don't know if you should eat them, but you can eat them, and they don't do any harm. In fact, they actually help. Their meat is good. It gives good health buff. So, if we get the opportunity to get hold of one of these creatures, we shall do, and they will attack you, so be careful. Here you go. But they don't do that much damage, so that's actually kind of handy. So we have a necktail. Now these things are called necks, in case you didn't work that out. Now, I don't know why they're called necks, they just are. From what I can see, they have no neck, so I don't know why they would be called a neck. But like I said, their necktail, the necktail that you get is really good for food. So we will continue to slaughter them when we see them. But the main aim right now is getting the flint, which we actually already have enough of. But we should get more if we can see it, as long as we don't forget where we are going or have come from. I.e., as long as we can get back to where we need to be. So we've got 14. This should be enough for now. But I see another one, so let's get it. Actually, I see another one over here too, so let's get that. And that, and another one there. So that should be enough for now. Or more to the point, it will be enough for now. So let's take a roundabout sort of way back home. And here's the boar that we need. I can't attack them because I don't have enough health. Stamina, I mean. So we'll just take the damage and hope that we can eat, and that fixes it. So this is where you spawn the boss, or the first boss that we get in this game anyway. I am not even going to attempt to say that boss's name, but it's a giant deer. So in one of the future episodes we will certainly be spawning the giant deer, and we will certainly do things with this giant deer. Now this is good. This is a automatically generated chest, and it's got some flint in here and some amber. Now I don't know what we do with amber, have no idea. And we're back. So we got back home, and now we need to take out our hammer, and we need to make a cooking station, which we do with this thing. And all we do is put it over top the fire, like so. So now we can at least cook some meat, and we can get towards some good buff. So this now is you very nearly set up for a good start in Valheim. So once this is cooked, what we will do is we will make a So right now we've got the cooked meat. So now what we'll do is we'll repair our stuff, and we'll make 40 arrows, and then we'll make the bow. So we need leather scraps, which we don't have. We just have enough, luckily. So we'll make the crude bow. So with the crude bow, we finally are in a position where we're fairly safe now. There's not a lot that can cause us any problems now. I say fairly, not completely. There is still a lot of risk, but what we'll do is we'll just finish this off. We'll finish this episode off just by, believe it or not, actually putting this into help us, which is a chimney. Now, you may think it's not that helpful, but it really is, because without it, as you can see, all the smoke comes in the house. So we'll just remove that torch too, and we'll put that back over here somewhere. So we'll put that right there. So we've got light in two corners of the house. But as you can see, that has completely solved the smoke issue with the house. Now, it currently doesn't have anything over top of it, so when it rains, that fire will go out. Before I end this episode, I will go to sleep through the night, and I will show you how I fix that issue. We've got enough wood to be able to do it, so we shall go up and finish off this little chimney that I've started, and then this little starter house, which is what I think I'll call it, is done. So luckily, in the position we are here, we can run and jump up onto this roof. Now, we shouldn't do it this way. There is a better way we should do that, but there is other ways to do that, is more what I mean, but it works for now. So what we can do is we can finish off this chimney, which is what we'll do now. We'll just finish off the chimney. We'll let that fall, that's fine. If you're wondering why I just broke that, it's because I hit the scroll wheel. So when you're in smoke, you actually lose health, which is not ideal. So what we'll do is we will put a chimney on, and we do that by creating a small framework to put it on, and we will just simply put a simple roof on it. We need these ones. And then all we do is we fill the sides in like so, which apparently I should probably do all of it before. Now our fire's sheltered from weather. So we'll come inside now. The smoke should still be going outside. We'll pick this piece of wood up that we dropped and go inside, and the smoke should still all be outside, or majoritively, which it would seem to be. Yet it will stay lit during the rain. So what we can do if we wanted to is we can enclose this in as well, which is a good idea, because in case you're wondering, you can burn yourself in the fire. You can set yourself on fire, which obviously is not good. In fact, it's quite bad. But yeah, so here's our start at Valheim, and this is just a simple starting base. So without any further discussion, contemplation, whatever you want to call it. Why is that doing that? I think I've blocked too much of the chimney in. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we'll unblock some of this chimney because it's too much. Too much blocked in and not enough smoke's getting out. So we'll just come up here and we'll get rid of this. And that one. And we'll put in that. And we'll break that down. And we'll get rid of that one. And put that in there. So that should be good enough. And we'll just jump up there, get that bit of wood. And we'll run round to here. Yeah, that's much better. Most of the smoke's going out now. So, that being done, all that's left now is to say that this is Valheim, and here's a quick start guide to it. Now, it's not the most awesome looking house at all, but it's all ours and we are safe. So, without any further talk on the subject, all I have to say is this is Valheim. This is a quick start guide. In the next episode we'll be continuing on from this point here, but for now, give me a like if you like the video, comment if you've got any suggestions, anything to say, subscribe because it really does help, and I am the MightyMiniGamer, and I will see you in the next episode.